Competitive budget decks are rare, but as we saw with our last budget deck, it's certainly possible, considering that it birthed a whole new archetype. But today we'll attempt to top it with this masterpiece here. We have the new card Speaker of the Heavens, which has Visions and lifelink and says, tap to create a 4/4 angel with flying, only if we have 27 or more life. That seems tough to do, but there happens to be a card that no one remembers, and that card is Providence. If Providence is in our opening hand, we start with 26 life, which means if we play Speaker turn 1 and attack with it on turn 2, lifelink brings us to 27 life, allowing us to make an angel every turn starting on turn 2. That is very good. But instead of Speaker, we can also use Serra's Ascendant. If we have at least 30 life, Ascendant becomes a 6/6 with flying and lifelink. And like Speaker, Ascendant works really well with Providence, because we start the game with 26 life, and then on turn 2 we can play Lone Missionary, putting us to 30 life, and then Ascendant is a big boy on turn 2. But even without Providence, there's always Martyr of Sands. She is quite the homie. We can sacrifice her to reveal X white cards from our hand, and we gain 3 times X life. So on turn 2, if we have 5 white cards in hand, we gain 15 life. To help with getting white cards in hand, we have Squadron Hawk. When it enters, we put all the Hawks in our deck into our hand, and because the Hawks are kind of dud cards, as is Providence, we can make use of them with Force of Virtue. On our opponent's turn, we can play Virtue for free by exiling a white card from hand. It gives all of our creatures +1/+1, and it works extremely well with Spectral Procession. For 3 white mana, we make 3 flyers. It is just so underrated. But if even that fails, we add Proclamation to bring back 3 of our little dudes, including the new Selfless Savior. It can give something indestructible. Lastly, there's On Thin Ice, which is why we have 20 snowlands. Quite humorously, 20 snowlands will cost $10, and each Ascendant is also $10, which means $50 of our $55 budget deck are just these 2 stacks, and the rest of the deck is literally pennies. Magic prices sometimes be cray-cray, but now on the sideboard, we have Red Hate, Graveyard Hate, Board Wipe Hate, Draw Hate, Artifact Hate, and Dummy Thick Hate. That is the deck. Now it's time to see it in action. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more budget decks. Without further ado, here's gameplay, and I hope you enjoy. Opening hand is very good. We're gonna keep, play Speaker. Oh, and it's Death Shadow. Inquisition, taking Squadron Hawk. Okay. Now we clap and tap, play Ascendant, and we're looking very good. And what, the concede already? Who can blame them? Going into game 2 is Brandon Militant, and with that, let's go to game 2. Opening hand, not explosive at all. The Virtue and Procession is pretty good, so we'll keep. Opponent cycles, a second bobble. Now let's see what we get. Full land, okay. Pass back. Opponent shocks and scours, and opponent plays Angler. Militant pretty good. We'll first risk it, play On Thin Ice. Will we see counter? No. Now play Militant. Oh, Lightning Bolt, okay. Opponent scours again, then they shock, then they Thoughtseize. Well, I suppose we'll do this. Virtue now, and they have to take Procession. The Hawk isn't bad either. Ooh, and they actually take the Hawk, which means they probably have Stubborn Denial to counter Procession. You know, I think that's fine. We'll take the risk. Oh, no counter, okay. Sometimes risks pay off. And if we hit a land here, we're looking really good. Ooh, yes. Many risks, but swing with everyone. Flash and Virtue. And there's the match, all right. And who knew we could win so quickly? Now it's on to the next match. Opening hand, Providence and Speaker will keep. Oh, looks like a mill deck. Just pray they don't have creature removal. No, they play the Orb. Might as well throw down Virtue. Pull land and look at this. Make a token. Play Savior just in case. And I wouldn't want to be our opponent right now. Oh, and there's a concede. Going into game 2 is bringing this for this. And with that, let's go to game 2. Opening hand, a lot of life gain, but no real payoff. So let's mull. And yes, this is very good. Opponent has a crab. Mama has lots of those. Play Speaker. They mill us. And very suspicious. Opponent passes back. But how can we turn this down? Swinging for 1. Oh, they push. All right, back to opponent. They mill us for 10. Then 3 more. We pull land. Okay. Play Missionary. And back to opponent. They play Orb. Ooh, an Ascendant. Nice. Swing for 2. Please don't fatal push. Oh, okay. They mill us for 10. Play another crab. 16 cards left in deck. Swing for 8. They take it. And at this point, I don't think it's worth playing the Hawk, because all that I'm tapping. All right, I'll pass back. They mill us down to 10. And they have Crypt Incursion, so we're going to game 3, because 46 life is a lot. Since opponent has Crypt Incursion, let's bring Cleric in with that. Let's go to game 3. Opening hand, we have Ascendant and Martyr, so we'll keep. Start with Ascendant. Opponent be passing, and this be a tough one. Do you go with Martyr now or wait for the Squadron Hawk? That's a tough one. There is a small chance they could kill our Ascendant, and we did see main deck Surgical and Graveyard game 1, so we'll take a big risk here. Swing for 1, and play both Ascendants. Oh, they pushed one of them. One plays Orb. Another land. Well, play a Hawk. Swing for 2. We gotta think what's more likely, removal or discard. We could play Martyr now. I think it's safer to hold on to it in hand, but if they have discard though, then we really be in trouble. But at least they don't know we have it. We'll pass back. One mills us for 10. And how kinky is this? Martyr. Gain 12 life. Swing for 13. We could hit this now, but I suppose it could have Ensnaring Bridge, so we'll wait. Opponent draws. And there is the match. The spankings just be rolling in now. And with that, it's on to the next spanking. Opening hand looks bad, but it has potential. So we'll keep. We'll put out Virtue now. Land, cool. And play Ascendant. Red, very suspicious. Speaker, nice. Can we get away with this? Swing for 2. Too good to be true. But play Speaker, Ascendant, and pass back. Oh, opponent plays Pyromancer, dumping their Magus. And now let's go for the clap. Exile, but also exile. Swing for 4. Make a token. And good luck coming back from that. They agree. Going into game 2, we're gonna take a big risk because they probably have Pillage. We'll dump 3 of these, and with that, let's go to game 2. Opening hand, pretty bad. We'll mull. Oh boy. I guess we'll keep. Another Ascendant. Opponent be passing. All right. Swing for 1. No removal. Interesting. Then I suppose play Hawk. And I suspect they have Anger of the Gods, so we shall see. Utopia Sprawl and Courser. Huh. How unexpected. Okay, throw down Virtue. Swing for 2. And should we take out Courser? Yeah, I suppose. Probably should have done that before we attack. Or one place Clothy. Another land. Swing for 6. Play Hawk. Ascendant and pass back. back. Oh, and there's a concede. I just love how fast these matches are. But now it's on with the next one. Opening hand is not spectacular, but I guess we'll try it. Start with Speaker. Oh, and it's a red deck. Let's go Virtue. Dumping Rebirth. Opponent could finish Speaker. Will they do it? No, what a waste. Ooh, and look at this. Play Martyr. Swing for 2. Gain 6. And now Token. Oh, it's muy grande. I imagine they'll kill Speaker this turn. Yeah, but then they be passing. Swing for 5. And opponent plays Runaway. Then a Crash Through. But guess what? Then Ice. Hit them for 7. And then Ascendant. And there is the concede. You know it's a good sign when we outspeed Red Blitz. Going into game 2 since we're on the play. We'll dump Ascendants, and with that, let's go to game 2. Opening hand, 1 land hand, but I think this could actually work. So okay, opponent passes, okay. We play Martyr, but I think we should wait. Yeah, we'll pass back. Opponent goes Manamorphose. Another Manamorphose. Crash Through. That's all, huh? I suppose we'll dump our Proclamation. And no land, but this is pretty good. Back to opponent. Opponent goes Soulscar Mage. And still no second land, so we'll play Ice. Swing for 2. Opponent draws. They go Manamorphose. Lava Shard. They're just passing. And still no land, oh my god. Swinging. Might as well play Martyr. They bolt Martyr, sure. Then they're passing back, really? So tempting to go Forest, but I think we should wait. Oh my gosh. Swing for 2. And they're passing again, really? Oh man. And finally, a second land. Swing for 3. Might as well play the Hawk. It's a 3/3. It's so cool. Oh, but they bolted. Okay. Oh my gosh. This must be so embarrassing for them. Their cheeks are just getting spanked left and right. And if they thought it couldn't get any worse, here are some tokens. Oh, but they bolt us. They shard us. Light up the stage. They do pull Bedlam Reveler. But at this point, it's like, what's that gonna do? Yep, there we go. Why is everything going our way? Like, look at this. We've lost 1 game with a budget deck. This is crazy. Just pray that we get the 5-0. We're so close. And now here we go. Opening hand, nothing special, but the curve is all right, so we'll keep. Go with Ascendant. On to be passing. Let's swing. Okay, so far so good. Then Hawk. Oh, and a Lightning Bolt. So it's Teamer, it looks like. Interesting. Swing for 1. Play Hawk. Oh, they counter. Oh, they must be terrified. Martyr, cool. Swing for 1. Try Martyr. It hits. Do we fire it now? Yeah, I guess so. That's a lot of life gain. Gonna go Spirals. Ooh, and Proclamation, nice. Just gotta wait for them to tap down. Swing for 2. They take it. All right, go Hawks. 3-man one of them. They spiral, and there be Uro. Well, swing for 3. And should we try Proclamation? First, we'll go Hawks. See if they counter. No. And we'll risk it. Proclamation. Will it go through? They Thought Scour, and they force a negation. Exile Fact of Fiction. What's this? No Uro? All right. Swing for 4. They bolt one of them. Lone Missionary. It hits, and now back to opponent. Will they go with Uro this turn? They shock, and they do bring back Uro. But, see ya. Oh, that's so unfair. They do exile Cryptic Command, though. Okay, swing for 3. They go 2/6, and now field be online. They swing for 6 in game 3. So many zombies. They play another Uro. Pull Speaker, okay. Swing for 3. Play Speaker. And now they have 4 zombies. They come in for 14, sure. And then Nexus of Fate. Wow. That is an uh-oh stinky. Oh my gosh. Run 6. 2 at Run 6, 3 at them. They bolt. They Providence. They counter. Yep, they have us. So we're going to game 2. Going into game 2. Our opponent could have board wipe. So we're bringing in some Selfless Spirits and all this stuff for graveyard hating with that. Let's go to game 2. Opening hand. If our opponent doesn't have removal, then we looking very good. We'll keep. Our Speaker. So far, so good. Play Martyr. Swing. Crack Sands. And make a token. Well, let's wish our opponent luck. We'll Providence. And to be extra safe, we want to attack with Speaker. We'll just make a token. Swing with Angel. Play the Hawk. See if they want to counter. Yep. Too bad for them. They play Uro. Might as well play Virtue. And there is a concede. All right. So we're going to have to settle things in game 3. And there's so much on the line. The 5-0. It's so hard to get a 5-0. But we'll keep our fingers crossed. Game 3. No change to sideboard. And this looks pretty good. We'll keep. Another Ascendant. But play Speaker. Oh, and Ren 6. Those dirties. If only we had Force of Virtue. All right. Play Martyr and pass. They return a land. And they're passing. Oof. I guess we won't crack just yet. Militant, cool. Let's swing at Ren 6. They take it. I suppose crack now. 32. We play Ascendant. They could just bolt us and finish off Ascendant with the Ren 6. That'd be extra safe. Let's go Lone Missionary. Even though they probably have counter. Remand, yep. They get back a land. Oh, and they be tapping down. Now with 2 lands open though. Martyr, well, that is good. So let's try Martyr. It hits, crack it. Try Ascendant. They shock and remand it. We'll play it again. One plays Reclamation. That's annoying. They bring back a land and tap. Now let's try and take out Ren 6. That worked cool. Oh, they could bring back Uro. All right, try Militant. Remand it again. Fact or Fiction. Well, you really don't want them getting a second one. Oof. All right. They take Uro and Ren 6 instead. Okay. I guess take out Militant and play Ascendant and pass back. One plays Anger of the Gods. Sure. Something feels wrong here. They bring back Uro. They probably have a Lightning Bolt here, don't they? No. Sanctuary to get back Remand. They might have Shark Typhoon here. No. Explosion. Yep, that's rough. And so is that. Okay. Well, we did all right. But what a joy blue decks are to play against. They get back Explosion. Play Ren 6. And if anyone still thinks we can win, I'm sorry, but our cheeks have been spread. Yeah, we'll end it here. But at least we had a great run. Final thoughts. For a $55 budget deck, the results were surprisingly good. I think the best compliment we can give this deck is that it either wins quickly or loses quickly. So perhaps we'll see more of this deck. But if you're considering buying the deck, how about instead you buy one of Daddy's hand-painted deck boxes? They're available at decknut.com. But that is all for now, and as always, I hope you have a great day.